Hello, everybody. I check in, making sure that everything is okay. I've been having router problems. I think I don't know how old my router is, but it has to be rebooted from time to time. And I was hitting the go live button, and it was like, can't connect to YouTube. You may need to log out of YouTube and sign back in. And I was like, what the heck? And so then I just opened up the browser. Oh, I see. The little bit larger problem, Streamlabs. I don't know if I could have streamed without internet. I'm sure it would let me try. All right. Well, with enough of that complaining, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday evening. It has been a interesting week so far. I'm going to say hello to the chat, and then we're going to jump into this game that I'm a big fan of this game. I haven't played it since March of last year, though, and it's definitely not a game for someone who is tired and feeling brain dead. So I'm going to give you the best that I've got tonight, but it is likely to end with explosions and not on the opposing team, at least not entirely. So Herman P. Hunter, he says first, I'll give it to you there, Herman. You got the senior citizen early dinner special about 4 p.m. Swift Sword Rush, thank you for dropping by. I see you over there on Rumble as well. Much appreciated, sir. Oxen W, howdy howdy. Rebellious Gray Fox, hello hello. Guilty Gearhead, always good to see you. Yeah, less Mortis tonight. You know what? There's probably going to be a lot of Mortis. It's just going to be a little bit more abstract because these are ships filled with actual crew members, and there's almost always casualties. Let's see here. Yes, you're right, Guilty Gearhead. There will indeed be Mortis. Skunks, good to see you. Hardcore Bunny, howdy howdy. Devony, hello. Jamie T. I don't know if I recognize that one. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome also. And sorry for forgetting you. Brainstorm Lore, I see you down there. Things are going well. I think I heard that you kind of gave a shout out as well as other things talking about your upcoming project. Tell me when that launches again, but you mentioned it on one of Razor's live streams whenever I caught the replay. I appreciate that. Been figuring out X4 Side Showman. Hello, hello. It's actually much better made than the other X games. Yeah, I've heard that X4 has really gotten a lot of polish. I actually own it, but it was too much for me. I never got into the X3 games, and inevitably I just always ended up wanting to play EVE Online, which I know the X series is kind of like single player EVE, but that's actually sort of hellish for me because a large portion of the pleasure that I derive from EVE is through the pain and suffering of others. So, and I've relapsed. I'm playing EVE again, just a little bit. We had an arranged fight the other day and crushed the enemy in a rather humiliating fashion, so that was good. I wasn't FCing that, so it was. I don't have I'm not full blown, addicted again or anything like that. So, without any further ado, I'm going to hop over to Nebulous. Oh, it is there. Good. I was going to say, oh, we still got Sword Rush hanging out up there. We're going to go ahead and get rid of you. Sorry, bud. All right. So, this is a very peculiar little game. And I don't know how big the dev team is, but it's definitely not I don't even think it qualifies as AA. I'm going to unmute this desktop audio. Let me know how the music is. I don't think there's a lot of music in-game beyond the title screen here, but they've done a really good job of making this title screen a lot more interesting than it used to be. let's see. Yeah, Eve is a strange thing. Andrew Campbell, if I didn't say hello, howdy howdy. Hope you're doing well. Originally 115. Well, I'm glad that it... Okay, well, I make sure you reach out to me, because I think I had you slotted for Tuesday or Thursday of this week. So, because I think that I have an article from you. But anyway. All right, let's see if I can remember how to play this game, which is not a good bet. I have not version mismatch. That's not good. Oh, great. That's not so much. Okay. Okay. This is Vanilla Plus. All right, we're not going to mess with any of it. We're just going to do campaign. These are just tutorials. We're going to do skirmishes. All right. So I don't know what that... I don't know. Anyway, we're going to stick with what we got here, because this all reset since I've played. It's fine. We'll get kind of a nice blue there. We'll have the IronAge Media... Or, here we go. We'll have the IronAge Navy. How about that? There we go. Oh, so... Oh, sweet lord. Yeah, I played this before there was, like, an alliance... It was just alliance ships. Which one's the Protectorate? Okay. Oh, no, I don't know which one's which. This is not a good sign. I should probably do a little bit of background, figuring out what things do. This has beam cannons. Okay, beam cannons. So basically we've got... Ooh, a Corvette and a bunch of... That's difficult. Let's see here. This is a fairly... Wonder what it's loaded with. Anyway, we're just going to go with that. And we're going to put somebody out. Let's pull somebody from the Protectorate. Difficulty easy. Alright, so these are bulk freighters. So this game has a lot of interesting things going on in it. And one of them is the center flag, I think control is what I want. Yeah. No, I want a much smaller. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So this game, essentially, you have various fleet engagements. There's going to be kind of like a, you know, Ender's Game style continuing deployments. Okay, so there's 4 points. This is not what I wanted to do. All right. Well, we're going to drop in right on point A. And they'll be dropping in probably right on point E, so we'll try and go to A to B, and then maybe both go for point E or split up. Let me check the chat before I go live. Anybody have anything intelligent to say? Anybody get a chance to read my new sub? No, I have not, unfortunately. Seeing if I can order. The jigsaw puzzle conversation has gotten out of control. Triple Dickin'. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was one of my that was one of my little custom fleets there. I really enjoyed these light cruisers. They used to be a little bit better, but well, I was checking to see if my window was alive or not. So am I capturing
gotcha, 5x5.
Oh my sweet lord. Uh-oh. Yes, there we go. Oh no. So this is a very technical game in a lot of ways. Am I not capturing?
Aye aye. Full power.
I'm inside the bubble.
Orders.
Okay. Point defense. So there's all sorts of very interesting things that you can do here. Like turn off your radar, so on and so forth, to see if, you know, if you want to be a sneaky little bastard, because everything that you do has... Okay, so we do have...
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Okay, let me see here. Is it control? Yes, okay. Thank goodness. Oops, I should have hit. And then
Gotcha,
you need to also get over here, but we're not gonna... I'm gonna fleet you up. This microphone is in the way. How do I move? How do I move my screen? Oh my goodness, there we go. Alright, so just something like that.
Copy that.
Alright. So you can lay out these courses. And these ships are...
The enemy is securing Zone Eclipse.
Okay, so where is Zone Eclipse? So it's over here. That's no surprise. Fortunately, they seem to be a little bit slower. It is good that we're 2v2 here. We probably want to start trying to engage them as quickly as we can. I wonder if they'll go for... No, I do not want to split up and go for D, because if they go totally separate ways... oh, yeah, here we go. That's what I want.
Repositioning.
If we get in totally different places and we encounter both ships at the same time, we would be very dead. There is no, like, speed up option, which is a little bit of a pain. But, that being said, I think this game has a lot of tension that builds over time, particularly whenever you have multiple players that actually know what they're doing. Right now, this is just kind of a very, like, simple, you know, engagement for me to, you know, knock off the rust and try and remember what keys do what. Let's see here. Oh, Andrew Campbell. Sorry, sorry that you gotta get out of here, but good luck with your work. XCOM is a lot of fun too. I haven't played XCOM in a long time. Let's see. Yeah, this is a game that I definitely could have been very obsessed with in my unlimited gaming time pre-kids. How do I move up and... Oh no. Okay, so you can like change passcodes. Okay. How do I move my dang camera up and down? This is the kind of intelligence that
Send your traffic.
is telling everybody to look forward to tonight. They don't appear to be capturing anything else. I wish I should have picked a faster ship. Anyway, this gives me a chance to talk to everybody. So aside from XCOM, let's see here. Yeah, it's very much an RTS kind of thing, but without any of the economy concerns. There is going to be a long-term campaign that rolls some of that in there, but I see Herman making comments. I understand that you're probably in a rush for finding entertainment and good things, you know, given the short time you have left on this earth, Herman. But for example, one thing that's interesting about this game is I genuinely, aside from knowing at one point in time that somebody captured E, I don't know where anybody is, because I have both my ships kind of behind this rock, and if I have things in place that would or like things in the way that are blocking my sensors, I just flat can't see things. So that's why it's good to have smaller ships. They can act as scouts. You can put big radars on them.
Go ahead, Command.
And come on. Let me see. Does this guy has a big radar on it, doesn't he? What? Oh yeah. Well, he's got a little radar, but the radar dishes can reach out and lock things, increase the ability to hit. Also, the very cool thing about this is that, see these thrusters here? Each one of these does actually perform a function, right? And so, if your ship gets shot, like if this thing takes damage and blows out this thruster, that thruster won't move. Like, it won't work anymore. And each one of these little blocks down here in this damage grid
Securing Zone Boxer.
Indicate an actual piece of equipment and a location within the ship. And if it takes damage, it stops working. So you can get in a situation where your ship may not be able to properly reorient itself to even fire if it takes too much damage. You can have core explosions, core meltdowns, things like that. And there's also berthing, which has the different personnel. So if you run out of people, you got a problem. If your command and control center gets too damaged, there's a lot of things to juggle with this that are very interesting. Did you just stop? Did I tell you to stop, or am I just? I thought I brought him in further. Okay, what do I want to do here?
On it.
Oh.
We have secured Zone Boxer.
All right, we're just gonna stop you in there. All right,
Got
with
you 5 by 5.
I'm gonna move you in a little bit
Moving out.
closer. I'm actually gonna see. They still haven't captured anything else, which is very surprising. They are decent-sized ships, so they're not terribly fast. And then we can just kind of walk them down
On the
here
way,
and start
Commander.
heading towards C. So at least we're within firing distance of C. This is a lot like Eve. This game is very chill and like dull until it's not. But see, this guy's supposed to be moving in this heading. Got his main engines going as he also tries to pivot himself into the correct orientation to actually maximize thrust from that. So let's see here. By the time you get around that rock, you'll be older than me. Thank you, Herman. That's a very grim... Oh, they are at sea. Okay. Okay. Do I have...
Send your traffic.
All right.
Orders.
Where is C? All right. We have a point bonus right now. How do I... Is it T? Oh, no, that's not what I want. No. What is the... You can, like, slow that down. What is the movement? Aha! Alright, just go down there. We need to kill things at sea.
Zone Comet. How can we help today, Commander?
And I actually want to move him. right into the very bottom of E, where you can hopefully roll and fire at point C. If I'd used destroyers, this probably would have been this would have been a much faster game. However, it also would have required a lot more brain cells on my part. So, let's see. I'm going to go back here. Battle so long you forget the controls in the middle of battle. Now, I just haven't played this in, like 9 months. Yeah, it's a bummer because there are these like awesome games that are indeed just time wasters. It's too bad. Open XCOM, huh? That's interesting. I hadn't heard about that. When retired. Yeah, that's about right. Let's see here. Rather than just stare at the tack screen, I am going to at least look at one of the ships here.
How can we help today, Commander?
This guy's more likely to...
Standing by.
They might be gone from C by the time we get there.
Send your traffic.
Hold heading. Let's really get down. Get down there. Does not appear to be like your... I don't think they actually acknowledge that new command here. Come on.
Acknowledged.
Are you acknowledging? Oh, that's the heading. Oh, no. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Where is... I'm going to clear that heading, because that means I just roll the ship in a certain direction. There we go. This is what I actually wanted.
Full power.
There we go.
We're reading you.
This guy also is not moving at maximum speed because I need to clear that. There we go. I forgot the difference between heading and course. Oops.
At the ready, Commander.
All right, this guy's more likely to get shot at before anybody else, so we'll keep an eye on him. Back to chat. Let's see here. Space Rogue. I've never played Space Rogue, but I have heard about it. I played XCOM 2 for a while, and I eventually got fed up with the probability. Like the insane garbage there. Howdy, Maji. Go ahead. Thank you for dropping by. Aw, thank you. Herman's snarky comment distracted me from yours. This isn't so much a strategy game as a full-on simulator. This is definitely like a full-on like command and control simulator for sure. It's very high level in terms of, understanding how things are going. I'm not sure who like the team is. What is that course? So is it Shift M? Is that what it is? Hold on. Now I want to try it. Aha, it is.
Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving.
There we go. All right, that makes sense. There is a surprising following in this game. I could easily jump into any number of maps with, a dozen or so players on it. I'm afraid these idiots are just going to play Ring Around the Rosie. I should have canceled. I should have exited out of this thing because I wanted to have one central location that we had to fight over. Instead, we're playing grab ass around the asteroid with the slowest ships possible. But now I've already committed to this, and I'm at a point where, do I just admit defeat? Got to get into C here.
Aye, aye, Commander. We're moving.
Can somebody spot something, for Christ's sake? They're probably up at D now.
Ready.
The benefit is that eventually this game will end just from points. In fact, it's probably going to end without a shot fired if I'm not careful here.
The enemy is securing Zone Dagger.
Oh my goodness, they are at D. I knew it.
Orders.
You know what? This is precisely not what you want to do. But,
Force laid in.
oh.
They've got a lock on us. At the ready, Commander. Missile inbound.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Dialing in. Understood. Engaging. Understood. Engaging. Locking on.
So this is how the combat starts. You can't even really tell what you're
Go ahead, Commander.
doing here. Okay, so we're holding.
By.
You need to, yeah, forget about all that. Yeah, this is precisely the opposite of what I wanted to have happen. If you'll remember me saying, I said I don't want to get caught with just one out.
How can we help today, Commander?
That's chaff, okay.
There's been a launch.
Missiles are incredibly deadly in this. And you can't see them right now. But, uh-oh.
Ready.
We'll see if we'll watch the missiles come in here.
They're taking shots at us. Requesting repairs.
Ooh,
ASAP.
okay.
We're a little banged up, Commander. Requesting repairs. ASAP.
Okay, they should automatically start repairing. Let's get into the shadow
Aye,
of
aye,
this.
Commander. We're moving.
We're reading you.
Alright, so that's where that is.
Moving.
You need to get around this freaking rock, buddy.
Force laid in.
No joy. Ceasefire.
Moving it up to flank speed.
How can we help today, Commander?
Give him a chance to repair. Somebody's wanting a Battletech live stream. We will do that. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of Chillstreams, so most of the crew's gonna end up dead. Hermit, you guys are chatty tonight. Hey there, Vincent. I think I already said hello, but hello again. Let's see here. I did not catch Kahuna's stream. I saw of it, but I did not watch it. I need to watch the replay. And yeah, we do need to do a Battletech. There. Everspace 1 is better than Everspace 2 in my opinion. Hail Ultimate Kahuna. Howdy howdy. We need to get some more games together for sure. Okay.
We're reading you.
You moving? Do we have any damage yet? Okay. Alright, we'll take that down. Looks like
At the ready, Commander.
the world is not quite over yet.
Aye, aye. Full power.
Scooch around this little rock here. They're going to beat me on points if I'm not careful. Let's hope that they haven't just effed off to go capture A.
Ready.
But we'll scurry over and capture D here in a second. Right. Here comes combat. DBZ levels of stalling. You know what? It is what it is. The large phallic ship is headed straight for us. Okay. Yeah, this is actually the end of the chill stream for now. We're gonna conclude this exciting battle
How can we help today, Commander?
later. Here. I changed my mind. You're gonna go down to C.
Moving out.
We got a contact.
Receiving. They're locking on.
Uh-huh.
Missile. Attempting lock on.
How can we help today, Commander?
Nope.
On the
Go that way.
Commander.
I changed my mind. We're gonna go for a kill here.
Receiving.
Spiker in play.
Please don't let...
Taking fire.
Oh my goodness.
Internal
Of
damage.
course you're letting a missile
Destroyed.
get through. You son of a gun.
Open fire!
Yes, open fire.
Component
At the ready,
destroyed.
Commander.
Component destroyed.
Dialing in. Understood. Engaging. Understood. Engaging.
Send it quickly.
This guy's not good here.
Incoming missile. Internal
Alright, we got
damage.
those.
Component disabled.
Yeah, I tell you what, they're gonna turn in fricassee this guy.
Component destroyed.
Maintain full ahead.
Get us moving.
Send your traffic.
Component destroyed.
Spiker in play. It'll be done, Commander. Take him out.
Connection reestablished.
Yeah, they got our point defense early on with a lucky shot. Yeah, these are probably big missiles.
Back on net.
Oof. Yeah, and they blew up our damage control units. But if you look, I mean the rounds actually go through the ships and hit the compartments that they
Send it quickly.
would impact with.
Open fire. Tracking a missile.
How can we help today, Commander? We've been locked
to-
on. It'll be done, Commander.
Component destroyed.
All right, now I want you going this way. No.
Moving out. Spiker.
What's the plan?
The enemy is securing zone atlas.
Here,
Get
you
us
go
moving.
capture.
Send your traffic. There's been a launch. Aye, countermeasures.
Why would I have to tell you to deploy a countermeasure?
Incoming.
Incoming missile.
Ooh, this has always been kind of like my
Dialing in.
Stop firing. We can't see them.
Understood. Engaging. Understood. Engaging.
is that they missiles are just so strong.
Aye. Full power.
And if you don't have custom built missiles, or if you don't run missile ships, man, you're a major disadvantage. And I really like big guns. What can I say?
Secured zone atlas.
All right, let's see what the chat's doing while we do this.
Spiker.
Well, the combat's very slow moving, so you know.
Roger that.
There we go. That's more like it.
Aye, aye.
Do you have decoys? Yes, you at least. I don't know why you
Go ahead,
were the
Commander.
only one who did decoys here, but I'm really unconcerned about the point factor here. I just want to blow up enemy ships.
On the way, Commander.
It's just very hard to get the AI to just let you do that.
They're taking shots at us.
Aye, aye.
Spiker on the scope. The component's been lost. We lost the by, Commander.
Standing by.
We have you loud and clear.
These guys appear to be running. I can't tell if it's because they're on fire
Secured zone dagger.
or if it's because the objective is to,
Ready.
you know.
Channels
Spiker
open.
incoming.
All right. So let's send you.
Engineering reports component repair.
There we
Moving
go.
to position.
See if I can't bring you back online.
Module's back online.
Okay, that's excellent. I actually have a lot more. I'm able to get that guy back up. Uh-oh. How are you doing, buddy? Ooh, boy. Okay. It's okay. Let's get that magazine fire put out before the entire ship explodes.
Commander, we've lost a module.
I'm sure we have.
Commander, we've lost a module.
Oh, this is the disadvantage of trying to play things to make this game interesting with slow ships. And also not knowing what I'm doing. That doesn't help either. We are landing some shots here. I wish they would, you know, shoot more towards the center of the
Component repaired.
signature here.
Reporting. Component repaired.
Okay. We may... This one, that one was not moving, so that's good, actually.
Orders.
Send it.
Okay, we got a reactor offline. That's not good. We need that. Okay. All right. Back to chat. Five degrees. That's not. That's way too cold. Rebellious Grey Fox, I feel bad for you. A lot of menus, yes there are.
Incoming fire.
I love FTL. I played FTL there for a bit. Maybe I should bust FTL back out. Come on, buddy.
Send it.
What's going on?
We'll handle it. Send it. They knocked out a module.
We're not out of ammo, are we? What is going on here?
They knocked out a module. We've restored a module.
Okay. Please get that reactor
Module
back
restored.
online. Where's this thing going?
We've
Oh, to
restored a
one of
module.
the
We restored our
thrusters.
power.
Thank goodness. Okay.
Receiving.
How are you doing? You ever going to capture anything? Probably not.
Send it.
Okay.
Gunnery reports low ammunition. Changing position.
This guy might be dead. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're tearing him up. Oh. Okay. So this isn't the enemy ship. It's actually more of a cargo ship. And you can see where they used to have cargo mounts. They have guns instead. And this thing is currently trying to roll itself over because we've just absolutely obliterated this side of it. Oh, okay. It's in like panic mode.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer.
Okay, so one of them went off
Securing Zone Atlas.
there. Okay, so that's good. We have 2 functional ships. They have 1.
Send it.
Let me check my...
We've been zeroed in.
You definitely... Let's switch to HE. Well, obviously I want you to shoot that guy. Stop
Shots
wasting
out.
your armor piercing. You only have very limited numbers of that. Okay.
Ready.
You're gonna waddle yourself down there. Let's speed it up. Come on. I think this is basically as repaired as we're gonna get.
We're reading you.
The enemy secured Zone Boxer. We have secured Zone Atlas.
Standing by,
You're
Commander.
waddling along.
On the way.
How are your ammo reserves? Sorry guys, I'm not talking very much. I am, fortunately we have plenty of high explosive shells. We can just keep pounding this thing until it explodes. Yeah, our electricity is probably going to go out this week. At least for a little while. We'll see. We'll see. And of course my power bank, my like large, refrigerator, potentially refrigerator running power station.
Securing Zone Comet.
The inverter died. Now it won't hold a charge. Whenever I tested. Oh boy, howdy! There's the other one.
Standing by.
So we got a visual on that other guy there. Battle over. Oh, was it to 1,000? Did we lose? Or is it just that we... Victory. That's very interesting. So we had already crippled the other ship. It probably had fires that got out of control. Okay. So this is where you could see kind of the reports on things. You can go in and take a look at how different things performed. This is the one that got... I think this is the one that got gutted initially. And we were able to repair a lot of the internals, and that's the one that did most of the killing, I think. Sensor warfare, missile defense. Yeah. I don't know. How much damage dealt? Okay, so this is definitely... So this was actually my second ship. Yeah, because I thought they'd put them in order, but yeah, this is the sucker that had the main power, one of the reactors go out, which is a big problem. But it carried things through. This guy took the beating. And you can actually breach the... I see some laughing emojis. I don't know what's going on down here. But you can, like, kill the life support and then slowly kill the crew. They still had a lot of crew, so it wasn't that. I'm not quite sure what happened. But anyway, let's see. I see you guys saying he's trying to give the asteroid a push. Yeah, we totaled the ship. Yes, we did. I am glad that we at least got that. Yeah, this would be an awesome one to, like, take a little bit smaller. Herman, I'm glad that you're being productive for once with your chapter 46. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back. It's too. I'm not gonna run a full other one, but I am gonna do double dick it. It's too funny. But those probably don't even work anymore. Actually, because we got a few minutes, I'm gonna do one of the things that this is part of the reasons why I am a big fan of this game is the insane amount of customization. So this is like just a little bitty. This is just a little tugboat, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, tugboat. So you can add all sorts of things on here. And the premise of this game is that you essentially have an actual military and then a rebel fleet made up of like commercial craft. So you have little shuttles, tugboats, cargo, like very like what are these? These are like fuel tanker things, I think, and like outdated, demilled cruisers from the previous war. Then you have small freighters, and then you have these giant container ships. And I like love what you can do with these things because you can make insane stuff. And one of the things that I think is the most fun on these ones is this. So you have, hold on, how do I, okay, here we go. Shipping containers have made it to space, essentially. So you can put like whole ship decoys in there. And yeah, it holds an insane amount of these things. And so these can just be, these could be like enormous missiles. How many can this hold? Okay, so 24. So this thing can hold a unbelievable amount of these. And of course you can make custom munitions as well. But you could just go and fire off a huge barrage of shipping containers at a enemy like proper Navy fleet. Another interesting thing about this is that because these are non-standard, if I add another container ship, it will be different. So it'll still have the same number of slots and whatnot for like all these different compartments to place things on, but the positioning of them will be different. I think that there's, you know, some things that are consistent. It's kind of like a section, you know what I mean? They have different sections, like these two have the same nose section. But it's a very, see, but this one doesn't. So it's a very unique, like you can make a lot of very interesting ships this way. Generally don't, let's see here, the boomer, open sesame, load template, there we go. So, I mean, you can make these absolute monster bombs, essentially, from these things. And what I tended to do was load up these, what I called them toothpicks, essentially. And these are just defensive missiles. But you can do, like, you can have anti-ship missiles, you can have anti-missile missiles. It just goes back and forth. So, it's very interesting. Let me load a fleet. Yeah, discard changes. Protectorate. Do any of these have... I don't think any of these have the big... So I'll show you guys like the beam ship. Those are kind of cool. This is back to the actual... And then, let's see here. Testing range. We'll blow up some protectorate stuff. Yeah, it just goes back and forth. Yeah, it's like an Amazon, weaponized Amazon packages.
What can we do for you, Commander?
We're ready whenever you are.
Let's just get him out of here.
Moving to that position.
Receiving. Standing
How do
by.
I...
What can we do for you, Commander?
Come on, how do I move?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Falling into formation.
Let's see here, move formation.
Falling
Stay
in.
there.
Initiating target lock.
We'll scooch up here
Understood.
just so that we
We're
could
en
see what
route.
kind of damage it does. But yeah, you could shoot a weapon container, like a shipping container, and just ram a ship with it. The problem is that shipping containers, this might become as a surprise, but they're not very nimble in terms of being able to dodge, so they get chewed up very badly by missile defense. That being said, if you like make a whole bunch of really cheap shipping containers and that just have a whole bunch of HP and no explosive inside of them, and fire those first, they may actually run out of ammo on all of their defenses, and then you could just blow them up with one or two major shots here. So let's see here. Where's the beam? Okay, so we'll do a couple things here. We are going to... How do I... What is it? Add salvo? I guess we'll
Understood.
fire it in
Launching
there.
Missile.
But they're firing a whole bunch of salvos of missiles. And then we'll also particle beam them.
Initiating attack.
But they do have some lasers, so they have some space guns. And they tend to make these nice, very cool burn marks on the hull. But you can see how the different missile defense systems work. And, I mean, missiles are just absolute... Like, basically, the entire meta for the game is just figuring out ways to make better missiles, and then how to counter the better missiles. So, that is a little bit of a bummer for me, because I just don't... am I not holding the shift key correctly or something? There we go.
Understood. Engaging the enemy.
And so there's all the sorts of weapons that are like, these are kind of like flak guns, so they'll damage ships but also damage missiles that are coming in. These missiles, because they're self-guided, they forgot what they were shooting at over here and went towards the enemy. Lots of fun stuff to do in this game. If you're like a uber nerd about this kind of thing, this is like, to me, I don't think there's any other game like this. There is not a campaign yet. I'm going to start answering questions. We're going to wrap it up. If you got any questions about anything, give me a shout. I am going to extend the window for Forge Master sales until the 22nd, as well as issue number 3 physical sales until the 22nd. I'll be sending out an email tomorrow about that. And then I'll probably send out one on the 22nd, just to let everybody know it's the last one. I did see a question from somebody about whether or not it just plain like any issue number 3 is going to be stamped. No, only the Forge Master subscriptions are going to be stamped. So if you want to upgrade to that, send me an email, and I'm going to have a discount code so that anybody who's already purchased issue number 3 can buy the or upgrade to a subscription without any like double charge. Yes, and there is a loading option to put an IKEA a set of IKEA tables inside of one of these. Sideshowman's talking about Uncle Ted in here. I see. There's actually a huge story context behind this. That they are, like, they have it partially written. I think there's some videos, trailers out there for it. But people have been so frothy for the campaign, they've kind of stopped talking about it because they don't want people to get any more unhinged about it. This thing is dead. It's probably going to explode here before too long.
Ready.
Let's see. G-shell. That's probably not useful, but whatever.
Understood. Engaging the enemy.
Do that.
Order received. Engaging now.
See here.
Understood. Launching missile.
And this guy over here, if I was actually fighting a real enemy, there's a whole ton of things that you could do. And so if you get jammed, which what the heck are you doing, buddy?
Jammer's hot.
You just get confused? Oh, I see. He's having to turn to reorient himself, I guess. I don't know. This guy, this little captain, appears to be having an aneurysm or something. But if he wasn't being completely derpy, that might prevent them from being able to relay comms information on different things. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up chat. We'll do this. I'm gonna keep shooting this guy because I want this guy to explode.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Beaming him.
Understood. Engaging the enemy.
All right. And the music's more active than I remember it being. So. That's interesting, Sword Rush. Yeah, an award for something that you can't actually tell anybody about. It's like I have a patent, but I can't tell you. It's actually not a patent because it's too exciting for the military to share with the rest of us plebs. All right. Well, I think that's everybody. Hopefully, I didn't miss any comments here towards the end. This is probably not the best game to stream, so I apologize, guys, if it was not the most tantalizing thing that you've ever seen. But you know, I had a good time, and really, that's all that matters. That's the essence of Chillstream, is that I enjoy myself, and you guys just may or may not get to also enjoy yourselves. So, with that very humble outro right there, I'm going to say, everybody, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I hope that you take it easy this week and tune in for our IronAge nights on Friday. I don't know if we've announced the guest, but he's going to be possibly one of the most familiar guests that we possibly could have, and somebody who you are definitely familiar with his work if you're a regular viewer. He's got a project up on Fun My Comic right now, and I think it'll be going out here before too long. I can't remember if he's ordered the proof copy yet or not, but I think it's getting close. So, yeah, I know, I'm waiting for the earth-shattering kaboom. I just want an explosion, guys. That's all. Let me see.
Initiating attack.
Come on, just a few more. Just make the reactor blow up. Come on. I'm genuinely stunned the reactor on this thing has not exploded. It probably has like some kind of shielded reactor, and I didn't know that. But I mean, look at this thing. It's making creaking noises. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream. But I mean, it's roasted. Probably doesn't have any atmosphere left. But anyway. Well, as I said before, we're going to call it here. Have a good one. I'll see you Friday or next Sunday evening. Same time, same place. Next week, I will probably have... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next week, but it'll be a little bit more moving and shooting and something that'll hold Herman's attention. Yeah, Herman's full of great ideas, really original thoughts that I've come to expect from him. So, with that... Oh no! I knew if I stalled long enough. I knew it. Do you see the plasma vent? Oh my goodness, don't tease me. Don't tell me that was the explosion. I mean, it is a big explosion. It will damage all these ships, and it'll blind our sensors, so we may not even get to... Like, we'll have a visual on it. Never mind. Yeah, I enjoy the music, too. Alright. Well, I know I'm going to cut it and it's going to explode, but at least I'll get to enjoy it. You guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you next week.